Ready?
Or is it on video?
We're recording right now.
Okay, so you are recording for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is a PLM B series 4, not 4-to-1, but 4-to-1 header. Going on this. Follow me. And today, I didn't tell him to put the flash on before recording this, so you can't really see it. But it's going on this. And, yeah. It was kind of awkward. Don't stop recording. Yeah. I'm gonna show you how to install it on an EF B series swap. It's $200. It's pretty nice quality. Get in on it. Get in on it. Right there. Hell yeah.
Stainless.
Hell yeah.
Hot damn.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, what? So yeah. All right. You can cut. I'm gonna use that. You go ahead. Is it recording? Okay. So, obviously you want to make sure the engine is cool. There's a couple of bolts like right there, all lined up. You can see them easily. I think they're like a 10. If they're not a 10, they're a 12. You take those off and then this shit slides off. There's no like down pipe attached to anything because this is how I got the motor. That's how I've been working on it. But yeah, I'm gonna try and do this with the AC line still in place and all of that shit and just see what happens. It shouldn't be too hard. I might have to like disassemble the header because the pieces do come off and they do come apart. So I might just put it up there in pieces and then attach it as I go to make things a little easier. I have to ask when I edit this shit anyway.
Oh.
Do you think I should clean up my language for YouTube? I'm asking you.
Huh?
Do you think I should clean up my language for YouTube?
What do you mean?
Because they can like
Stop cussing? No.
Yeah, just a little bit.
All right.
Say minor things.
Got all the top bolts loose. Some bitch better come off the back. Go.
Get it. Get it.
It's shit. That's gonna be harder than I thought. I mean,
yeah.
Almost there. There we go.
escape.
All right, now.
So we tried putting it on as like one whole piece, but that's not gonna work. So I'm gonna have to put it on in pieces.
Cut your ass.
We're under the car currently. I had to like move the AC puller fan thing out of the way and wiggle it from the side because it is a tight fit with the OEM like fan and radiator. But luckily these headers, they break up into multiple pieces, so you can just put it up there in pieces. I put the part at the top first, then I put like these Y pipes on, and then the test pipe. In order to get it to fit, I actually didn't have to trim this at all. I started cutting it, but then I figured, let me hook everything up and see where everything lines up first before I do all of that. The only thing I had to cut was this thing right here. It's like that up there. It was for a bolt to go through with a nut. I just had to cut that off to get it to kind of slide up there. But I'll probably end up getting these welded in place anyways, so it doesn't really matter. There's going to be an exhaust leak regardless because of how the design is. It's not one whole piece. it connects right there as well at the Y pipes to that one long pipe. And it kind of connects to my existing exhaust. I'm just gonna have to figure something out with this. There's still gonna be a leak there as well, but I can run it for now, I guess. All right, so the header's on. I'm gonna start. I still haven't set the timing or anything yet, or adjusted the clutch cable much. But even with the leaks, we're gonna start it and see how it sounds.
Oh!
All right, so it's a couple of weeks later after the initial header install, which was barely an install. It was just us fucking around or whatever, because there really isn't much to show on these cars. It just bolts on the front, and then the shit just loops under. But what had happened was, I'm running a PLM header. I'm running their 3-piece design, the slip-on one, because the clearance in this engine bay is pretty tight. And I didn't want to have to wrestle and have to pull the whole radiator out and all that shit just to fit the header in. So I got the 3-piece one, the slip-on design, and I didn't buy the test pipe. I thought it would bolt up to the aftermarket exhaust that already came with my EF, the D-series stuff. That was not the case, so I was basically just running the header with the Y collectors down into the main collector, so it was basically an open header. And with that slip-on design, it would just kind of clank all around whenever I would hit something in the road. And what happened was, one of the Y pipe collector thingies fell off while I was driving and ran over. I'll show it. This part right here, actually. It was either this one or like that one, either the left or the right one. But yeah, that shit fell right the fuck off while I was driving, and it got ran over just before I could go get to it. And so what I found out the hard way is that PLM doesn't sell those pieces separately. You have to buy a whole new header. And I really wanted to run this header. I've heard mixed reviews about it, but I really liked this one. So I had to buy a whole new header just for that one little piece that I fucked up. So we're under the car, and this is the old test pipe. I just knew that shit was gonna bolt up just fine, but it didn't. Here's one of the like Y pipe. You can see kinda down there. There's like an opening. There's like 4 pipes that come down. I got one of them on. It just slips on. It's very simple. This one, it's a bitch to get on that side because you have to clear this front subframe. So what I had to do with the last one, and what I think I have to do with this one, is I think it's either this one I'm gonna have to chop off or that one. All right, so everything's bolted back up into place. Everything after that test pipe, that bolted up to the rest of the exhaust. Everything's in place. I'll get another sound clip next. I just have to extend my O2 sensor wire from the harness so I can finally run an O2 sensor. That's not really anything special though, so I probably won't even include that in the video. But other than that, I just have to bleed the coolant and extend the O2 sensor wire so I can run an O2 sensor. So I think I'll just wrap this video up. So thank you all for watching. Please share the video, tell me what you think, leave a comment, you know, the whole 9 yards. Thank you all for watching. Peace.